Okay. Hi there, everybody. It's me, Cassie. I'm still just kind of getting set up. I just logged into Black Dragon, and there's no. Hi. Okay. Nice to see ya, Shay and Sung Young. Yeah, AO doesn't work on here. I use the Firestorm AO, so I'm gonna noob stand while I get sorted. I rizzed out a bunch of stuff from Summerfest that I got, and then also just a bunch of stuff in my inventory because I got a new place. I just wanted a place with less land impact. The one I had was like about 3,000 land impact, and I never used it. So I decided to like downsize considerably. So I figured I'd take a photo and uh, edit with y'all because it's been a little while. I was feeling a little lonely, so I figured we'd do that today. Um, what am I wearing? I'm wearing so much stuff. I know I'm wearing the Goosebumps from Izzy's that's out right now at Summerfest, but I am wearing so many Bakes on Mesh appliers because you can wear, I think, 72 max. So, of course, I just go all out. Most of it's Izzy's, and then we have some Vici, Ama, Barber Yum Yum Cureless. I love the bite marks from Cureless, so I'm wearing those as well. I'm wearing some Barber Yum Yum hair and Door ears. Uh, the Spank ass, just because I always have that on. The Hazel Nose Tentacle, but I'll probably take that off for the photo. And then Tetra Sharkini. This is a pretty old outfit. I think I got it from Summerfest a few years ago, even. So, yeah. Hi, Nevada. It's nice to see you. I don't know the last time I've seen you in one of my streams. Okay, so I wanted to take a photo and then edit it in Photoshop. I rezzed out all my pose stands, um, but I might not use any of these because I wanted to do one on knees, and I think the one I might want to use for that is from Sweet Lovely Cute, and that one's in a pose hut of its own. I need to put it in a pose stand, but I don't know. I might just use Foxity because I'm lazy. Yeah, let's jump on this and see what we think. I am using the most updated. Well, no, they've had new updates in Black Dragon since this one because I don't even remember which one this is. I think it's when 2.8 first came out. I think they're on like 2.8.4 or something. Um, but I figured I could show you guys EEP a little bit more. I've been having fun with it. I like it a lot more than the older Wind Lights, and I still love the poser. That's one of my favorite things, but EEP is environmental something something. I don't even know. But I just kind of edit the sky. You can create your own too, I think here. I've never tried it. I've never even clicked this button before, so I don't know why I'm acting like I know. Oh, it just shows where your environments that you've already saved. Cool. I haven't saved any though, so. And then you can save locally or save as. That's cool. Okay, so if I ever wanted to save these, I can. But it's pretty fun. I like that you can change the sun position even more than you could before. You can set a beacon, so if you want to see where the sun is at, it can show exactly where it is pointing at you from the sun position itself. So if you want to move it and show if it's you want to see where if it's setting or which direction it's coming from, you can, and I think that's pretty neat. And then you also have a moon position now, and you can change what the moon image and the sun image looks like. I haven't messed with those yet. And then I just like how it's rearranged on here. I think it's a lot easier than how it was. It just takes some getting used to. Everything new always takes a little while. And then you still have all your density multiplier, max altitude, etc., all that stuff. It's pretty neat. And then if you want to just start from scratch, like this is just a wind light that I've gotten from tweaking it for so long. If you want to start with one of the basic system presets they have and then going from there, you can. So we can do that. We'll go from the default and work from there. I just keep checking in on the chat slowly. Hi, Sammy. Oh, first time. Oh, I hope you feel better, Novata. Hi, Wayne. It's nice to see y'all. Thank you for coming to keep me company. I appreciate it. Let's turn off this beacon and let's look through the poses. So, like, this is my new little beach. I downgraded from like 3,000 something land impact to 1,000 like 200, and it's so much cheaper because I use Answer Islands or something. I don't remember what it is. And it's like I got a homestead, so it's a little more expensive, but some of theirs that are like on mainland are even cheaper uh land impact to linden wise. Like it's like if you get a plot that's like 800 land impact, sometimes it's like 750 linden. It's a good thing. I'll put their website on the description below. I like it. Anyways, let's go through some poses. I have way too many, so this will take a little while. I wanted to do one on the knees, but we'll see how that goes. If you guys have a better idea for a pose, let me know. I'll happily work with y'all for it. I don't know. I just was excited. I have all this stuff out. I even like bought those like off what is it called? Like the off sim islands and stuff. Oh, this one's floating a little bit. Let's fix that. There we go. Better. Just so I can have like some ambience to it. I don't know. I had fun decorating. I never do ground floor things anymore. I always am just in a skybox and a platform. But since I don't really vlog anymore and I don't do event hauls or anything, I figured this would be like a good time to kind of like change it up and do something different from my norm. So I had fun doing this. I got a lot of stuff from like Studio Sky for the cliffs. I had a waterfall for a bit and I hated it, so I got rid of it. And I spent way too much money on stuff. But I love how these sandy rocks look. I think they look really like subtle. And then I mess with this Pebble Beach. I kind of hate it still, so we'll see if I stick with it. I'll probably change it up. But how are all y'all doing while I look at poses? Why don't you tell me about your days? I know a lot of the stuff has been stressful lately, and it's why I've been a total hermit. A lot of stuff is hard right now, so I'm sure a lot of y'all are going through the same. Hopefully you're staying safe, or if especially if you're going to the protests or anything, stay safe. And yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into politics today. I just wanna I just wanna take a photo and chill today. Ooh, bubble tea. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying hearing my voice. Hi, Vanity. Yeah, I you should check out Black Dragon. It's really cool. The quality is so much nicer than Firestorm. Although Firestorm's newest update fixed the photography line. Like I took my thumbnail earlier and let me switch my screen sharing thingy to display capture. I um I took my thumbnail earlier and there were no lines, even with ambient occlusion on and depth of field. So that's good to know if you ever want to start taking photos again in Firestorm. I haven't seen any issue, so that's nice. But oh, I keep losing my train of thought. I get so like I get really bad brain fog. I don't know if it's just because I'm a pothead now or what, but it's been really bad lately. I'm not even high right now, so um, oh, lag. Crazy lag spike. Oh my goodness. Let's see if it calmed down yet. Um, let's keep going. There we go. I think it's just from camming around. But I was thinking one of these poses, not that one, one of these poses in the sand I think might be nice and just like a casual photo for today. So, yeah, I think we're all kind of hermits right now. Yeah, I like Big Sun Mesh a lot, art. It's been a lot of fun. I'm able to like do a lot of poses that I or a lot of styles I normally wouldn't. And I've been really enjoying making my own tattoos. Like I made this one right here on my leg. If you ever want it, just message me in World and I'll send it to you because I'm covered in sand and stuff too, so you really can't see it much. But I've been having a lot of fun drawing tattoos and stuff. I made a bunch of my own, so I think I'm gonna go with this pose, and we'll tweak it a shit ton in the poser. So let's drag it out here. Hopefully it'll let me go underground. Cool. Awesome. And I don't know, let's show the new parasol that I got from Dead Dolls. I don't know if y'all went to Summerfest yet. They have a lot of really cool stuff. I only got through like the sponsor area before it was time for my stream to start. So I was like rushing home and logging in on Black Dragon. So I'll shop more later there too, but I figured I'd get this done first. Oh, I can't go any deeper. Poop. Okay. I'll adjust that in poser as well. So let's move our feet. Ooh, that's loud. Goodbye sounds. And let's go to point. I always point my feet whenever I'm doing anything on the knees, or like just realistically, if you're posing like that, you wouldn't have your feet like how the high heel one looks. You would point your feet. So that's what I like to do. And I love that Maitreya added that. I used to use slink feet all the time. So let's lower our hover a little bit. Okay. And this lighting looks so bad on me right now. It's the default lighting. I figured we would tweak it and have fun with that. And let me hide my poses. Hopefully I don't show any chat. Okay, cool. It's just group chats. Hide. Did I hide these two or am I too far away? Cool. Awesome. And if y'all want to see my settings, feel free to watch this later and you can copy them. I'll open them all up right now and you can check them out. So I'll open up my preferences and I'll go to my display, and feel free to just save these and or pause the screen and save them how I have them if you'd like. The only thing I should probably raise is my terrain quality since I'm on a terrain. And maybe avatar quality too. Hopefully that doesn't crash me. And then yeah, continue to save any of these that you want. I'm probably going a little too fast. And I turned off my automatic shadow distance because I wanted to mess with it a bit more. I normally have it on though. And then let's go through all these too. So I always have ambient occlusion on. Normally I like to make it darker if I'm doing a darker scene, so that's why I have it pretty intense. Depth of field. And if you ever want to do quick preferences, you can just hit F1 and they'll open up over here. But I'm just showing you everything that's over here since there's some more options that you normally don't see in the F1. And let's see, post-processing effects. I love this. If you ever like that chromatic style that people do in photos, they now have that built into Black Dragon, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to do like I did a whole video on it once. You don't have to do that. And you can also do grayscale and sepia, which is pretty cool. And we have tone mapping down here. I have custom here. A lot of people say to do linear, but I just do my own. I do linear for color correction though. And then I don't think I use Vinjet. Yeah, I have it off. Okay. Anyways, I continually keep looking over at, oh, unable to connect to the chat. What? Can someone write something so I know if it's still working or not? It says I'm unable to connect. That's so weird. You should definitely give it a try, Nevada. It looks really nice. How was the camping trip, Sung Young? Let me see if I can pop this out and see if I can see the chat again, because it is not showing me. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Now I see some. Yeah, I love the RGB effect too. It's pretty neat, and I like that it's just built in. So I'm going to hit Control-0 and zoom in on my avatar. And another really cool thing about the Black Dragon viewer is you can, I need to close these group chats. They're annoying me. Blip, blip, blip. And the really cool thing is you can hit the camera controls button, and then if you see these rotate buttons right here, you can actually rotate your screen, which is really cool because I really love doing portrait style photos. That's like my preferred view. But let's go back to normal first just so I can lower it a little. I want to have like a more like downward from the sand style photo, and then I can rotate it. And it'll still stay that way, which is neat. Okay, so I'm happy with this. I'm already hiding all the items that I said I was going to show. Oops. And I like how the depth of field looks right here where it's blurry right in the front. Like you can really only see me. I am going to raise my, move my chest forward a bit so I'm not too worried about my face being blurry. And then let's mess with the environment editor. I'll see if I can learn how to save today too. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, you should definitely give it a try. Just see how it goes for you. If you have any questions, you can always message me in Second Life and I'll talk with you. I'll talk you through it. Sammy, you should link me your photo so I can see it as well. I'd love to see it. I just saw your messages, sorry. Oh, I have top chat on too. Let me make it live chat. There we go. Better. Okay. Now then, let's mess with our lighting. So we're going to mess with our sun position first, and I'm going to put on the beacon just so I can see where the sun's coming from. So viewing sun direction beacon, and it's orange right here, so you can see right where it's at. And you can just slowly adjust it to where you want it to face you. I haven't been able to see anything with S. I don't know if it does anything. Maybe I'm just missing that. Like, I'll have to look on his blog and see what it's like. I'll leave the blog in the description below too once this is over, but let me grab it real quick online so you guys can have it if you're curious and if you want to download it. I'm a Patreon of his. I'm obsessed with Black Dragon, so I've gone full Monty with supporting. There you go. Okay. I need to edit this pose first. Sorry. I was going to do the lighting first, but this is bothering me. So I opened up the poser and I clicked on my name and then I clicked start posing. So it shows me like it did like a whole reset of my avatar and it saves the pose that I was just most recently doing. So I'm going to mess with my chest first just so I can get my head in frame or else that was going to drive me insane. I'm also going to twist a bit. I like twisty hips. And then I'll slowly start moving everything else too. My eyes are all dopey. So let's just hit reset selected rotations on the eyes to send them back down to where they should be. It'll just set them back to 0 and they'll be in default. And I'm not too worried about like if there's too much blur on spots because when you take a photo, it will show you saved a disk, and since you're doing a high res one, we're going to go to 4000. Oh, constrained proportions. Oops. There we go. And it'll get rid of a lot of the blur as well. Like you can already tell the difference between that and this. So it's okay to go a little higher than you normally would just so you can get that depth of field in the final photo. Okay, I'm going to lower my eyes a little bit. That might be too low. There we go. Maybe I should turn off my depth of field just while I'm doing this, just so I can actually see what I'm doing. Just going to lower my focal length. There we go. Much better. I also really like raising my upper lip lately. That's been kind of my favorite thing. I'm going to M, face, lip, upper center, rotation Y, and you're going to turn left to raise it. And you can do that with upper left and right as well so that it matches the lip. So it doesn't look too, I can't think of the word for it, like awkward with like little tiny corners and then a massive upper lip. So I forgot to take off the nose tentacle. Okay, so Hazel. I love Hazel. They're a new store for me and I really like all their stuff. I bought a lot of stuff from them. I want to buy more. I don't have enough. My dog's sleeping next to me, so if you hear any weird sounds, that's her. Did y'all go quiet or is my live stream acting up? It seems like it's definitely acting up because now I can't even open up my pop-out chat. Okay, yeah, y'all aren't talking, but it's acting wonky. Let me know if I'm lagging at all, please. I only have 8 people watching anyways, so I don't know why I'm stressing. Okay. Anyways, I want to lift my head a little bit more. And I also want to turn my spine a little bit. Torso, not spine. And tilt my head a little bit to the side. And I want to lift the corners of my lips. So it's really cool how many like bones you can tweak and move um, with the sliders. Like you can even do like wings and stuff if you're anthro or if you just have like angel wings and stuff. It's pretty neat. There's a lot you can do. Lower that a bit. Okay, gonna keep on going. I really need to fix these shoulders. They are a mess. So let's rotate them. And so they're not weird like that. I'll do the other one too before I get any further. So they're out and not completely concave. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad there's no lag. Good. Black Dragon, sometimes I'll crash if I have my depth of field too high and I'll just slightly rotate my camera. It's so annoying. Okay, so, wow, look at that awkward hand. Let's adjust our elbow now. I do wish this thing wasn't so big. I can't adjust the size of it. Like I get why it's that large because you need to show all this stuff, but I wish I could at least like hide the names here when I'm not using it. But it's like my only, oops, wrong arm. It's my only grievance really, and that's barely anything. Okay, rotate this way. There we go. Ooh, that's a broken arm right there. Let's rotate the wrist now instead. And you can even like move every single like finger as well, which is really neat. So if I want to move my thumb, because it's like a hitchhiker thumb right now, you can. It's the top one. It's the one that's acting weird. This is like when it's good to turn off your depth of field so you can see it. There's a few photos I have where my finger is like twisted so weird because of my depth of field and I wasn't paying attention to which way I was twisting my finger. I was just like, oh yeah, this looks good. And I would take it and it did not look good at all. Like it would look like this and it looked broken. So it's kind of good to pay attention to that. But it helps make things a little bit more realistic if you play with it. I always get like really awkward when I live stream and do this because I normally like zen out and listen to my Kindle or something. Kindle, my Audible. I'm obsessed with Audible. I'm listening to I'm trying to get through all of my crappy books that I got from like Audible, Escape, and the originals that you get. Um, but um, currently I am listening to a few books, The Shining and After Alice. And I just finished, oh goodness. I like to re-listen to a lot of books. I just finished The Other Queen, and then when I'm sleeping, I put on like The Secret Garden and Matilda. I like to re-listen to a lot of books. And then I also loved Laughing at My Nightmare and Strangers Assume My Girlfriend Is My Nurse. Those are by Shane Burkaw on YouTube. I love his books too. Let's rotate this finger a little bit. What have y'all been listening to or reading? Like, do y'all like to read, or if so, what? Let's keep working on this. My fingers are just so wonky. Ah. And